Now, here's something that's interesting with the financial instrument that is unlike anything else I've ever seen. Now, tell me and share it in the comments if you know of another instrument besides a properly structured whole life or a properly structured index universal life insurance policy where you can take money out and it show no reflection in the accumulated value so that that money is still growing at a higher clip. So let me explain what I'm talking about. So if you could share something that's out there, another vehicle, please do. But in this case, we have an example of a 30-year-old male paying $700 a month into an IUL that immediately gives him $658,104 of immediate coverage. That's death coverage. If he had an illness, he can have access to that. That would help him get through paying the bills while he's sick and can't work probably. Now, by age 66, this account has grown to $1,023,910. And at that time, at age 66, let's just say that he requests on his app, he gets on there and says, you know what, I want to take not a distribution, I want to take a loan of $80,000 a month because of XYZ. He wants to pay off a property, he could buy properties, he can multiply that. It's an opportunity money, whatever reason he wants to. It's his money, he can do whatever he wants with it. $80,000 a month times 12 months is $960,000, but the balance in the accumulated column does not go down. It grows when the market or index grows, and it stays the same when the market or the index shrinks. So 9 years later, his $1,023,910 has grown on the accumulated column to $2,057,909. However, because this is your policy, you took out $960,000 out of the million, so your surrender value, what you have access to, drops down to let's see here, I wrote it down on a piece of paper, would drop down to $34,578. The interesting thing though is that $1 million is the one that's the principal where the interest is being accumulated off of. So the next year, the million turns into $1,023,000 turns into $1,098,960, and that starts to add to the what you have access to, your surrender value. All right. The following year, the interest on that $1,098,960 has grown to $1.179 million, or $1,179,993. So if there is another instrument out there, please share, but that's the mechanics of this IUL and a properly structured life insurance policy. I hope they found that interesting. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or text. Bye-bye.